Yes. We lost a great one today, man.
I'm hurt.
This is open season. December 2nd. We are live on Hero Nation. Salute to our partners one time. BTC Talent Connection. Shout out to the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. And big up one time to the Twitch viewers and the Mixer viewers. I'm your host, Sketch Artist. Follow me on Spotify.
Sketch Artist on Spotify.
We have the goddamn show director in here today.
I'm pretty cool, you know.
And making his return, Tear Bear.
Welcome back, Terrence.
Thank you.
We've missed you.
Miss y'all too. It's good to be back.
And on a morbid day, man, like we lost the creator of SpongeBob.
One of my favorite cartoons.
I don't think that people know how big that is. He has a lot of ties. The creator of SpongeBob himself for the Rocket Modern Life era. Come on. That's horror body. Who could touch that? And he made 1 million lyrics in rap alone. You know how many motherfuckers shout out to me? I got a whole stepping on the beat song with a SpongeBob sample.
Yup.
Like, come on. This shit is in hip hop. And it didn't even blow up as big as I thought it would. Like, we lost. Like, if the creator of Ed, Edd n Eddy died, I feel like hip hop should be touched.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
when everybody is so captivated by SpongeBob and they make so many thug references towards SpongeBob in particular, I thought it would be everywhere. And it kind of really wasn't. It was only on Twitter. It was only in the Twitterverse for one day. That's it.
That's kind of weird when you think about it.
It is, man.
That's like everybody's childhood.
In Bikini Bottom, I'm with Sandy. Sandy, Moesha, keep on drinking all the brandy. 21 Savage. Even these new motherfuckers.
Bam! Click.
Was that was that a bar? At Open Season Radio, you can comment, and if they are intellectual, the show director will read those comments. Salute to the listeners.
So shout out to you guys. Shout out.
I know the video looks funky. It's not saying it's lagging, so it should be good, though. My face is just a white blur. I don't like this. This is not a good look right now.
Bro, you should fix that.
It's just me smirking besmeagently over my... I just made that word up. Over my left shoulder. Don't let me get away with that. Besmeagently? What the hell is that?
I was going to ask you.
I don't even know what to say to that.
It was too hard for me to read off that screen last week, so I can't read.
Click.
And if you go on here at nation.com, this didn't make the whiteboard, but I have to say something.
What?
If you go to hereatnation.com, there was a nice article piece written about Eminem.
Oh, okay.
Kickoff freestyle. Go to that. Listeners, subscribe to Open Season, the podcast. Subscribe to the channel. Salute to the Xavier Monroe interview. The Docs Part 1. It is out now. Listen to it. Want some more lyrics inspired by SpongeBob? Why is hip-hop not weeping? I want more love for SpongeBob. AKs with a bayonet on deck. Rep my set. Sorta like Squidward and his clarinet. Is that a bar? Show director. Is that a bar?
I wasn't paying attention.
Son of a bitch.
I'm having technical difficulties right now. I'm pretty cool, you know.
What are the tech?
I cannot confirm if your Facebook live video is working right now.
You cannot confirm or deny?
Correct.
Huh. It's a scandal. Only with Facebook, huh?
You're like frozen. It's been like that since I've been trying.
Is there audio playing? You should click on the video and see if there's audio. Click on the video and see if there's audio. Let's make a bit
Click
out of
on
this.
it. Let's do this.
People know how big that is. He has a lot of ties.
Yeah,
That's
it's been like
motherfucking show of the year.
Click, 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 click.
It's like a legion of them. Click, 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 bang.
Man, gunshots on deck.
Oh, I got confirmation it's not working for somebody else.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Big ups.
Okay. The audio's there, you guys. Listen.
Oh, man. Sooner or later, they will subscribe. Stay in the field. No white socks. Patrick Star, how you about to get rocked?
Patrick Star, how you about to get rocked? I
Click,
don't
click.
like- I mean, that was
Is
kind
that
of
about-
weak. That was kind of weak, man.
That's from Cupcake. Smack a Bitch remix. A remix? Yo. I've never heard of this person. And now my ears are perked up.
Yeah, let's not do
Because RIP to the creator of SpongeBob. Hip hop should be in shambles right now. And I feel like you sleeping on it. Cupcake. No, let me okay. Smack.
He's really gonna look at this. Okay,
Yeah, I need to see what's happening.
bro, with a name like Cupcake, why you wanna watch that? You really want to sacrifice 4 minutes, 3 minutes of your life to listen to this?
Sketch artist on Spotify.
Don't worry about it, bitch, you never been in your place. Always moving silence, never question your fate. Always checking on your niggas, gotta make sure they straight. If I'm getting money, then you know we all gotta play. Since a baby.
I don't like being called the N-word.
Do any of these lyrics make you feel uncomfortable, Terrence?
No.
So you're okay with this particular artist going down the N-word path?
Or is she white?
No, she black.
Okay.
I am making it up.
Tell me, mama knew I was great. They can play me like a dummy, they know what not to take. Fuck these niggas, cause the money, only thing I'ma chase. Time is precious, that's the only thing I try not to waste.
Does this artist sound like they were inspired by SpongeBob?
They just
Were
sound
they
like-
clout chasing on the SpongeBob brand?
Pretty much.
That sounds of age, though, to be relative to SpongeBob. What are your thoughts, show director, on SpongeBob creator passing?
That's a sad moment for people who grew up with SpongeBob.
People who grew up. That's a lot of us. What
Kids.
you mean?
That's
Everybody.
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 Even our parents had to watch that shit with us.
My parents really didn't watch it when it was on.
Oh, well, mine did. They had no choice.
They didn't really care for it.
Damn, that's morbid.
I know.
They really didn't. I had a teacher tell us that he will never allow his kids to watch SpongeBob because it's inappropriate for kids.
Bro, Bugs
Click, click,
Bunny
click,
is
click.
inappropriate for kids if we're going to do that shit. I bet you wouldn't mind
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny, a fucking rabbit, kissing
All-
Elmer Fudd.
All cartoons have that kind of shit in it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I love it.
SpongeBob's the shit.
Do you think are they gonna continue like making it?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think so.
Yeah, he was pretty hands-on.
So didn't the
But I think they wrote without him.
the guy who
Yeah.
was the voice of SpongeBob, didn't he pass away?
Nah, people were just, I think they were just confusing that. A lot, because
Oh,
everybody
for
was like,
real?
oh my God, the voice of SpongeBob, he died. Like, nah, bro. That's not how it was at all.
Huh.
Motherfuckers looking to react.
Yeah. Just read, people. Just read the fucking story.
What y'all want to get into, man?
All right, man. Let's check in on the on the last episode of Nicki versus Cardi, man. Catch us up. Hold on.
Oh, yes. It is getting juicy again.
Is it?
Okay, so they went dormant. Nicki and Cardi. So a couple of weeks ago, they said that they were going to squash it. They IG tagging each other. They like, oh, we good, ma. We good over here, ma. You know, catty bitches love using the word ma back and forth. Like how dudes hit on bitches that are way too far from their vicinity. That's how petty bitches just talk to each other and shit. Now, as this beef goes, I have Cardi losing. Because they keep sub-shotting each other. Neither of these artists are giving us anything to bite to, right? But the petty factor, Nicki Minaj putting she's stopping bags on bags. It's very awesome. She benefited. And then Cardi, she signed a Reebok deal. We know how that goes. She getting her money.
Mm-hmm.
But they seem to want to end everything. They both said, let's just stop this. Let's just focus. It's getting out of hand. Audiences are getting involved. Family, because Cardi's sister, she from the stripper family, so she don't fucking play. We love you guys. Don't give us that static. For real. I don't want that. I don't want that. I love our position in life. And so it seemed like it was done. Now, Nicki Minaj has a new music video out. She put the 2 strippers that Cardi initially got arrested for over the summer in the back of her video. In the front of the video, all up and down her new music video. These strippers are now tagging Nicki Minaj, saying that you are the true queen. We love you so much.
Oh.
Where are you at with this, Terrence? Make it a strong comeback.
They are cute, Terrence.
It's just so weak. So pitiful. Just fucking, like, make some bars against each other, please. Like, go directly at each other's throats. Like, this, like, catty shit is just getting on my nerves. And hip-hop in general. You know? Like, we had, like, a small, like, surge of, like, all right, I'm going to call this person out, specifically you. But right now, like, this whole behind-the-scenes mess, it's just getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. You fucking up more. I think you fucking up more money that way than if you just went straight at the other person.
That's true. It's weird, too, because I thought that was done. So, like,
they're not done.
Why would Nicki further it if she's trying to come across as this grandiose, like, I'm the queen and I'm coming down from my throne from petty bitches below? But now she's still sending shots below when allegedly we thought this was all over. It's not. I thought it was all over.
I don't know where she's trying to cement herself at because did Cardi outsell her or she just got like the number one? So she did what the fuck did she do again? That Nicki couldn't do?
Oh!
Looking like money back,
everything.
money back,
Cardi's done everything.
money back.
Nicki Minaj finally hit like a first female ever to hit top 100 songs, you know, some stupid garbage. But that came one day after her and Cardi allegedly made amends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the theory I had on this show was if this is the route that Nicki wants to go on, because at
what,
first,
the legacy route?
Because that's all she's been about.
Okay, because I was about to say, like, that's not impressive with you being in, I mean, what, she's been rapping for, 10 years now?
Yeah, and only have 3 albums. Like 2.5 albums, actually. It's quite peculiar.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you really think about it, Cardi's almost caught up. If she drops just one more album, she's 67% of the way to where Nicki technically is.
Right.
Just not as a brand, but like she's a fucking brand and she's a hurricane and she's catching up.
Yeah, she's
quick.
coming in. Like, if I could say Nicki Minaj is like Blockbuster, okay? And then Cardi B is like Netflix. She's coming in, just taking over the title, shutting that shit down.
Hell yeah. That's good. Look at fucking Terrence.
I like that.
Look at Terrence showing up for work.
They are cute, Terrence.
Wow. How convenient is that?
Welcome back,
That's what Cardi
Terrence.
said. If you're looking so confused.
Oh,
Terrence.
yeah. I was like, I had to think about it again. Like, what? Oh, yeah.
But like, but that was my theory. Okay, so like, I was looking at it like, oh, these bitches still gonna be catty, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the next day, what do you know? Nicki Minaj can check off another useless box in her legendary status that she only cares about, right? So then it made sense. Like, okay, maybe they will maybe let this shit go, only because Nikki has no issue of championing herself as the victor, even though nobody thinks that, right?
Right.
And then now this. What the hell happened?
You see, here's another thing too. Like she keeps talking about like how she write her lyrics and versus Cardi B and all that. But here's my thing: if you were actually like a really good writer, like if you could like was really good at writing your own songs, no matter if this person was like manufactured or not, your shit would like outshine the other person's.
And that's what's
If you really like wrote quality shit like that, you don't. You know what I mean? It's like someone's probably listening to it. It's like, well, it's not hard for me to go out here and like either mimic that or do something better than what you're doing because it's not like it's not like when I hear her rap, it's like not impressive. It's like Wayne Light, if that.
Click,
you
click.
know what I mean?
Click, click.
Nicki Minaj is the RC Cola to Cardi B Coke.
Yeah.
Damn. Fucking for real. Let's go to IG.
That's the song?
Yeah.
I'm already annoyed.
And like you said, it has nobody gives a shit if the product is shit. If you wrote the lyrics yourself and they sound like shit, then nobody cares.
Right.
Cardi saying she has a co-writer, which is very stretchy, by the way. I'd argue a main writer and she makes minor edits. But whatever. She's getting trapped into this who writes and who doesn't shit. And now she wants to grandstand about not writing. And it's coming across as fucking annoying. You know what I mean? I kind of forget for a moment, like, how older. I don't know her exact age, but, like, because she's so new to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I keep forgetting that she is, like, closer to Nicki's age than she is to us. So when she gets, like, on these weird hills of, like, I have a co-writer. I mean, low-key, I be writing, like, a lot of my shit low-key, but, like, nah, I got a co-writer. I don't got no issue saying it. But she wants to kind of still grandstand a little bit. A millennial wouldn't give a motherfuck. Like, bitch, I got somebody to help write my lyrics. Fuck you. You know what I mean? You just fucking own it. So she kind of showed her age a little bit.
She's 26.
Why is she acting like that then? Ah, stripper life.
Yeah, stripper life. She's
Stripper
young
life.
in the head.
There it is. Big up to the strippers.
So shout out to you guys. Shout out.
It all made sense. For real, that stripper life fucking ages you mentally, dog. Lord only knows how she used to get it in suits. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
I just want Nicki's career to mean something now. Because like MGK had to run away from Eminem because it was against the machine, and you can't, you still got to kind of get your footing a little bit, and he admitted that, you know what I mean? And Nicki and Cardi, like, they're kind of on playing fields as far as money goes at this point.
And being part of the machine, too.
Yeah, so, like, but now Nicki's just the commercial side of what MGK was actually proud enough to not be, is the responder.
So I think Nicki's, like, trying to fight against the machine, kicking her out and replacing her with Cardi. Unfortunately, like, when you try to, like, be, I guess, a sexual diva, there's only so long you can go that route without you having lyrics. Like, I mean, if the Brat or somebody like that came out with some shit now, I will listen to it. You know what I mean? And it's not like looking at her as like a sex symbol or whatever. It's because like she make good music. Like Nicki, I mean, whoa. Like I'm about to say Missy Elliott. Like if she came out with some shit, I'm going to listen to it.
Yes,
that's quality music. You know,
everyone listen to the Queen.
I don't care how old she is. I'm not really looking at her like physically like that. She makes good music, but Nicki was like eye candy for the longest.
Yeah, and
like the only time like I feel like she would do better singing, and that's only because the only song I like was that.
She's good with singing.
Yeah,
she's real good with singing.
I think she could have stuck with that.
And that was always my argument too, because like a lot of people would judge me in the early likings of Nicki of like, motherfucker, you only like her because like the way I didn't know how she looked for the longest. I had a suspicion she was cute because she had the swag of it because she was doing those weird like accents and shit. But it kind of worked for what she was doing at that moment. Mm-hmm. Now it just looks thirsty because you ain't do that in like 8 years, bitch. Go away with that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when she used to do it, it all made sense, packagedly, audibly. Like even her skits, interludes, them shits was flame. As far as like you didn't skip it, and that's all you can ask for on a fucking interlude. You know what I mean? Is to not skip it. Hear them shits through. She was dabbling in her singing bag a little bit, not doing pop. It was just singing. like trap singing and rapping. That's all it was. And it worked. Because she thought of new ways to suck a dick lyrically. But now, Cardi, motherfucker said, only time she hold her tongue is when she's sucking dick. She has leveled up lyrically. Come on. And that's why I'm rooting for Cardi in all of this.
But then the other thing too
but I
is
can't
like
help but give the petty dub to Nicki.
you can, but like here's the other
But
thing.
this
Like,
round is different.
but look, man. But even so, like punchlines like that. How long do you want to hear that? Like for someone who's pushing 40, you don't want to hear that shit. Especially if like, you know, they already got like diss songs out about your ass dropping or shit like that. Like now it's just like it's nasty because it's coming from an old creep. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Versus like the new fresh young meat. It's like you can only look at the same like chicken and porn for so long before it's like, okay, I need like some fresh meat. Who else is out here?
That's when you're looking for them interracial midgets.
What?
Oh, no. No midgets.
I don't like being called the N-word.
Yeah, some of them interracial boys, they be going racial. It's crazy. It's weird. You've never seen like, have you ever? Okay, fuck, we'll do it. You ever?
This is so far off topic now. Holy shit.
You ever seen like them the end of porn like scenes or whatever, and you just listen to the banter because it's just normal work for them. Like when everything is done, right?
Yeah.
And like to see porn stars go back into like regular social life, especially when it turns racist. Like you ever see that viral clip that went everywhere? That's like it's like a white girl and she's wiping herself up, and it's like 4 black dudes wiping themselves up, and like a couple of like white directors that's paying her some mind, and they're like, yeah, like you did good with black people. She was like, yeah, for the first time. Usually I hear them in the fucking theater and they won't shut the fuck up.
Wow.
I'm like, god damn. It's just like, yeah, you can't. Okay.
I have never heard that. I never seen
I want
that.
to know. I want to play a game.
No, we're not playing. It's not racist right now. Because we just went off topic.
I want to know if this is racist. You never think nothing's racist.
I think that's a racist term too.
Okay, so said white chick in a porno. She said she couldn't hear the movie over them eating, and the loud crunching of fried chicken prohibited her from viewing a movie at the theater.
Fried chicken isn't loud.
Is that racist?
Yes.
Okay, it's about goddamn time. I don't have any prizes here for a winner or anything. I don't. You can have this empty water bottle that's just been sitting there without a lid. Like, there's no way to refill that water bottle. Like, if I fill it, I have to commit to it. I can't just pick up and go to the gym somewhere with it.
Okay. All right. So, since we're talking about all this like random shit in pornos, Cosmos guy, allegations of rape, Neil Tyson.
Oh, Neil Tyson.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys.
Netflix
Shout out.
Cosmos genius. He's been on what's that white dude? Love him. Bill Nye the
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah.
Wow.
That's how you train kids at a young age. You just put a melody in it. Okay, so he's been on Bill Nye a couple of times. He was on fucking Jim Jeffries a couple of times. He was on Tosh.0 a couple of times. This black dude is the smartest black guy ever. And you know what's awesome? Let me tell you something. Okay, so I got a theory.
All right, let's go with this theory.
Oh my god. I can't wait to hear this. Seriously.
Okay. I think black people are superior in every way to like white people, like athleticism, thinking. Like there's a bunch of shit you got to do as a black person on a daily basis, right? And then you have to monitor white people monitoring you at the same fucking time. Now, what would you compare Neil Tyson, Cosmos Netflix dude, like what, the comparison? Like if I think that's the smartest black guy, what did white people have going for them? The little fucking idiot in the wheelchair.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Steve, I was about to say Stephen Hawking. As soon as you said that, I was like, "Yep, Stephen Hawking."
Dog, my homie Stephen Hawking. Like, rest in peace though. But like, dog, that's all we had.
So shout out to you guys.
That's all white people had.
Shout out.
But it's funny, man. He even had like a conspiracy going that his wife was giving him all those theories, and it wasn't from him.
Sorry, can I just say that was very anti-black?
Yeah, man, white people got some. What's that other one? Thomas Edison?
Yeah, he took that from a black guy, though.
Allegedly, like one of the biggest thieves in the game for trademarks, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, white people. They're either lying or they're in, like the honest ones were in wheelchairs, and we just lost that one. But yeah, there's allegations on Neil Tyson going back pretty current because like this dude is like he's doctorate like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, he's not just a talking head about space. Like this motherfucker has like the toppest degrees in it. So like he's been in college and universities very frequent and semi-recent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now he just goes there and talks and gets paid for it.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Money back. But now he's looking different because some allegations come out with the paperwork that, you know, turns out to be true. Women file, and then the people that are actually in charge of not letting us talk about it 10 years later, do something about it, they never did anything about it. So now it's what he said, she said, but of course they actually have documentation. As far as optics, not really looking too good for Neil.
Man, what do they do now? Because it's just weird how all this shit just keeps popping up out the blue. It's like, look, you're either a groupie, you fucked, and you mad that he didn't stay with you or some shit, or like, what is it now? Now, I'm not like throwing any shade to anybody that's actually been through this situation. It's just, it's like an awfully lot of people all of a sudden remember, oh yeah, I was raped.
Oh!
Like... And it's just really...
She's sober too? Shit.
You can't say it like that, bro.
I'm just
You
saying...
can't say it like
Shut up,
that.
I'm doing this shit!
I'm pretty cool, you know.
Please stay subscribed. Oh my god.
It's not that they just remembered.
Dog, I tried to preemptively steer Terrence away from this by saying, hey bro, you know how like sometimes I had to say it by saying it PC so I didn't look thirsty. But I fucking just said 5 minutes ago, Terrence, hey, they actually tried back in the day, but the people that were in charge of like repercussions said
attention.
Fuck you.
I wouldn't pay attention. But
and
listen.
you said fuck that. Like, yo.
No, but
Terrence, you're terrible.
Look,
First the Savior interview and now this shit?
They accused Terrence.
Look, all I'm saying is, it's like, this guy has reached a certain point of fame, like, it's not like right now, but however long ago, 5, 10 years ago. Why didn't you do it then?
Well, they have, Terrence, in the University of Texas.
How long ago?
2014.
Did it happen in 2014?
Probably not. There's an investigation now.
You see what I mean? It's like, did it happen in 2014? Why are you waiting? Like, you obviously go to a college university. You cannot be, you know what I mean?
But that's why I'm suspicious of him. Because of the university factor. That is top of the line as far as engineering for rapists in fucked up situations that men do
college?
fucked up shit. Yes, this man has seen more classrooms than anybody.
Right.
I'm not saying like the variable of you put a man in a room with a woman, how long? I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But I'm saying if there's a slight perv to this motherfucker, he has had a lot of threshold to
a lot of
comb
opportunity,
through.
yeah. Yeah.
So what do you think's gonna happen? Fox had to come out. It was like, yo, we renewed his
Fox is not fucking credible.
No, but they employ him through Cosmos season 2. That's why I'm pissed off. All that shit is halted until this is done. Give me that Cosmos 2, and y'all can do whatever you want to him. I don't care. Throw him to the fucking wolves.
Wow.
I want that goddamn doc. But yo, they had to come out. They was like, yo, we renewed his contract. Right before we knew how thick this was. Like, damn.
Like, how serious is it? Did he really like? Is it like some good, strong evidence?
There's enough to spark an outside investigation. Meaning, again, these women went to the right people in power, and if they literally did do nothing about it, this investigation is supposed to find out, then those people can get popped. Terrence can settle the fuck down because these women were telling the truth the whole time. Neil can give me that goddamn season 2, and I could be a very happy sketch.
Hey, but look, I'm not saying like they're lying or anything. It's just, it's like, how many times? Like, this is like, it just keeps happening. It's like, what's up with these people? What's up with you being famous and still raping? or raping, period. What's up with raping? Why are you doing it?
bluff, bro.
Why?
It's not just famous people, bro.
I'm not just saying famous people. I'm just saying why
But
do
no,
it,
I
period.
get it. Because men are fucked up in the head, no offense.
We are. It's terrible.
You guys don't think with the correct head at all times.
Okay. Is that a bar?
Mm.
Okay. You just got barred by the show director.
I'm pretty cool, you know.
Wait, what were we just talking about? Teaching?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
No, I'm not wasting your time.
This shit?
I'm telling you.
Wait a minute, hold on. So from everything I just said, all you got from that was like I only said the celebrities are the ones raping. I didn't say that.
Oh.
You did say celebrities.
I said celebrities and
Okay,
people, period.
shit.
I didn't hear that.
Why
I
y'all
was
not
just
hearing
saying.
everything?
Yeah, it's not just
I
celebrities.
was listening.
Look,
I was listening to
it only
everything.
sound like my
I
DMs.
I
Well, listen,
said you are right.
all I'm saying
but it is
it
all
only
people.
takes like that sorry half-ass listener to like get bits and pieces, and then all like to build their weak-ass argument against me. All they gotta say is,
In the
Are you
DMs.
are you throwing shade at me? That was like really fucking harsh. Jared. Like you used me as an example and you were harsh as fuck.
because you're the most recent. I am sorry. Like you just.
What happened to you being gone for so long?
It's a lot of shit.
Click, 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 click.
Wow. So what are y'all arguing?
Anyway, next.
But since we talk about that teaching shit, I was tagged by the very funny Vinny Rico.
Hey, what up, everybody? It's Vinny Rico.
Shout out to Vinny Rico. What's he been up to?
He's coming back with his rebrand in a month, allegedly.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I haven't been talking to him. Oh my God, I'm actually glad you brought him up. I brought him up. I'm glad we're talking about him because apparently he's in a music video that's gonna be coming out soon, and we gotta review it on the air because
Bring out your popcorn and let's get ready for some possible laughs, or maybe it could be serious and dope. Let's see.
I think it's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird.
You know how YouTube has thumbnails,
Mm-hmm.
the image that they want to display.
Yeah.
Well, Vinny Rico is displayed very middle-aged and very shirtless
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
on a hotel bedroom.
What?
Really?
By himself?
So shout out to you guys. Shout out.
With him.
What did he say?
Why do you have to be in a hotel room? Why can't you be in a bar?
It's either
It looks
raw
sleazy when
dog,
you're like
no
middle-aged
dog.
and that shit. You know
I
what
already
mean?
got HIV.
Yeah.
But he coming back with his rebrand shit. But then he tagged me in this. He said he thinks that this like reminds him of me. Outside of the 3 feet long blonde hair, I ignored that factor and I clicked on the video.
Mm-hmm.
People DM me bullshit and jokes. I don't have time for it all the goddamn time. But I want y'all take on this. This is a classmate getting kicked out of the class and a teacher who has not been seen on camera. That way no schools can argue to flag it down. Very smart on the classmate sitting beside him.
Mm-hmm.
Take a listen, and I want your opinions.
And teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that.
Bye.
They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're just
wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited
some
for
of
this,
you wanna
you gotta
get
come in
out.
here, you gotta make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you gotta touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him. You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation. And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future and my education.
I respect that. Can you go outside, please?
But there's a limit. When I'm not bitching, but simply making an observation. Now you're welcome.
Wow.
Welcome. Instead of handing them a freaking
Wow.
Okay, so recap for me real quick. I couldn't really hear what she was saying. So what was going on?
She was telling him to get out, and he was arguing that you're just handing out papers and not teaching us shit, and used her
Oh, I
cite-
seen that.
Yeah, so he cited her the week before saying that she's just there to collect a check. Back pocketed that information, still bored with this whack-ass classroom, sick of getting kicked out of it, and threw it in her fucking face. Was he right to go off on a teacher with these talking points?
Yes.
Talk that shit, Terrence.
Teaching is not an occupation you want to get into for a fucking paycheck.
Click,
you have
click.
to be passionate about that. He's right. That's like the future that you're teaching. You have to like inspire them to want to do something other than just sit on their ass. And
Context, people.
I'm the only one that's light skinned in my family.
Keep going. Keep going.
What the fuck?
I thought you would say that. You touting out passion. Like you want your doctors to give a shit.
No, I mean just in period. Like regardless if they go to college or they like get a trade or whatever, like you're supposed to inspire and help lead. That's the point of you being a teacher. You're teaching, not just sitting there handing papers. And I mean that's a lot, but that's a problem like everywhere, man. Like even in, like universities, that's what they do. They just hand you like they'll lecture or pretty much fucking talk to themselves and be like, here you go, a piece of paper, and you're teaching yourself. That's how I felt like for me anyway.
100.
So, but yeah, it's like.
I've had a teacher fucking hold the notebook that we learned from at the board. Old white lady. Old haggard white lady. Motherfucking. Why are you whispering? Motherfucking.
Wait, I'm trying to think. Was it
motherfucking tits look like from the 70s. Like if they were in the 70s, if you were a 70s kid, you'd be like, wow, those are beautiful. But in today's age, like, nah, them titties need to go back.
I feel like I know who you're talking about. But
it's always the titties.
I don't know, man. Who you talking about?
Strip down, get naked, and I need to see them titties.
I don't know. I don't remember because just like this fucking white kid, so fuck Vinny Rico for getting my demographic completely correct. I used to get kicked out of her class all the time too. Just at the board with the algebra book that she handed out to the class, an open fucking book, just wrote shit down like bitch.
Oh, wrong teacher. Never mind. I was thinking about the other, the English teacher that you always get kicked.
Oh,
you always just get kicked out of.
Let's talk about it.
Oh man.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
This story will go perfect for the next topic. We just talk about that Eminem shit.
Okay.
I teased it before because I just think Hear It Nation's hilarious. Anyway, so big ups to Hear It Nation. Don't fire me.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out.
My sister is texting me right now. She knows exactly what I'm doing. She is not a priority.
Wait. She just sent that to you?
She just texted. Anyway, no. So
is she listening right now?
No. What the fuck? No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I want to get her feedback on what I said earlier. Is it offensive? But anyway,
I'm assuming so, which is probably her reason and case in point of why she doesn't listen to the show.
Yep.
Anyway, so the other teacher. I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah, don't say her name. I was about to, but
I know that bitch is still teaching.
Yeah, she's English
still teaching. Yeah, this English teacher. So she used to always tell this class. She was different. She wasn't a textbook at the board. She wanted to be like the voice for the kids. Like I've lived life. I want to shoot you straight, kids. I want to see you on an eye-to-eye level, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she went in different than this teacher.
Oh no, that's not the teacher I'm talking about. There's another one.
No, so the English teacher, she used to always tell everybody at the beginning of the year that her husband left her on Mother's Day. So, I'm walking down the hallway. Terrence is with me. Tez J is with me. Cut! Huh, I didn't even know we had that job still. Anyways. I had a snack with me. We're walking past. She just gives me one look. She thinks she has a good one. You know how you like.
I remember this now.
You know how you be approaching someone and you know they about to be on that bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I seen her. She looks confident. She never looks confident. She's like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
On a good day, right? Like this bitch is short as shit. You shouldn't walk around that confident in the hallways. Anyway, so she was looking very confident. Looked at me, took one look at me and said, "Oh, guys, didn't know you were friends with Eminem here." Ha ha ha!
Oh yeah.
We think for real?
We think we got sketch. Oh yeah, we think we really got him on that.
And then you said, and that's why. Go ahead.
So within 2 weeks, I dropped a class that year. So 2 weeks is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
In 2 weeks, Mother's Day is coming up. I thought it was very weird for somebody to approach me with such confidence when something funny is also in your past. So I said, you're right. You were right. You know Mother's Day is coming up, don't you? Which family member is going to leave you and your daughter behind this time? She submitted. I didn't get in trouble. She looked at my friends and said, that was good. That on the spot, that was good, and fucking walked away. Bitch ass.
You know what's fucked up? Wow. You know what's fucked up? I actually like that teacher. Like
I did too.
I don't bluff.
Like
I come out the scuffle without a scuffle.
Like I was like, I never said anything to her. Like I was all like, she used to read my papers and shit. But like, oh, you can write and read, you know, all that shit. So like, I actually liked that teacher. I kind of felt bad because I saw her face.
It was too hard for me to read off that screen last week.
Terrence as a
so
resume.
I can't read.
Bro, like
just bigged up the fact that his teacher in high school said you can read and write.
No, I didn't say read and write.
We're not gonna let that slip.
No, man, come on, no, man, come on. Take that shit back. Don't make no fucking sample off that shit, damn it. Okay? Now let's go back.
Yeah. I mean, and,
to this.
I just felt.
I love that teacher. She used to talk about me with all my favorite hobbies as a kid.
Stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah.
Fucking Terrence, I swear to God.
Anyway.
But her face was awesome. It was worth it. I didn't care. Even if I got in trouble, I would have wore that as a badge of honor. And I was at the perfect age to explain my way and take the punishment.
Yeah, you were.
Like, no, she tried to clap at me. Get the fuck out of here. I'm Cardi B.
So hold on. Okay, now that we've gone in like this weird direction, we went to porn, then we went to fucking Neil Tyson, and since we're on this subscribe, and since we're on this like.
And for the record, for the listeners, real talk, I'm gonna fix my microphone. Some sounds off. I might make a return.
Yeah.
Your guys just sounds beautiful. And I feel I try to keep it going.
Your sister's listening to the show.
Oh, big ups to the listener, man.
So shout out to you guys. Shout out.
I do not want the feedback to what the fuck Terrence said.
I do.
That was
so like that lets me know.
No, we're moving on. We're moving on. We're talking about Eminem now.
No, we're not talking about Eminem right now.
No, we gotta talk.
We gotta talk about Tekashi 69 since we're on this weird path.
Terrence, you and I both know we're gonna talk about Eminem for 2 minutes.
I don't want.
We have nothing to talk about.
I don't want to. But look, bro.
I don't want to talk about.
Name a line.
Asshole.
Tell me a verse. Name a line. Name
That's
a
an awfully
okay?
hot
There's
coffee
only one,
pot.
and I barely remember. It says something about 40 people stomping him just to do something, and I was
That's
like,
the
okay.
only way he'll suffer a defeat or 4 defeat or whatever. A defeat. There we go. That's the punchline. That was actually a bar. Yeah. Guy in the back. Woo! It was the same copy and pasted flow as this atrocity.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Everything was good. He should have just took cigarette breaks in between because the cut and pastes and punch-ins were coming a lot more frequent down
Towards
the pike.
end.
Lyrically, yes, he's one of the greatest. Song-wise, he makes some of the worst songs I've ever heard in my fucking life. No replay value. And I'm judging it on that. Like, that's a part. When I'm saying it's a terrible song, I'm not saying he did terrible in, like, delivering, like, lines or lyrics or flow or consistency or da-da-da-da. No, Eminem checks his little boxes off. But I don't want to hear that shit again.
Here's my thing. Like, when you rap like that, it has to be in...
I couldn't
like
tell you
small,
what he was rapping about.
Yeah, I couldn't tell
There was
you
no
either.
content.
Because I didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. I didn't know.
Oh.
He did talk about, like, homosexuality at one point. I just remember that.
Yep. Real quick, I want to touch on that.
Yeah.
Eminem called Tyler, the Creator, a fag in Kamikaze. He saw the backlash. Then he double backed and said, no, I shouldn't have said that. So then in this freestyle, he doubles down in pretending to have the shock and awe, but didn't have the fucking balls to do it. He said the issues that I had with the little gay boy. He stayed away from the F word. And that screamed scared to me. Why is he trying to do that? That's all I took away from it. Lyrically, it was good. It was Eminem. I'm never going to listen to it ever again. And I just have these certain takeaways that I think I've heard all of this before. And he was too scared to really push the envelope.
And if anything, why put him out? Like, I don't get it. It's not like he's, like, trying to push any, like, agenda or anything. He just said, like, yeah, I'm gay. It ain't like he's out there trying to...
He just didn't
shove
like
it down
him.
people's throats or nothing.
Tyler at one point said Eminem was whack on Twitter.
Okay.
And that's all it took. Eminem caught feelings. That's all this is about. This is one big revenge tour, all about y'all don't know anything about my music unless it's positive. That's all Eminem is doing. It's all old man shit. I respect what he does lyrically. But this whole grandstanding old man bullshit is getting on my goddamn nerves.
That's an awfully hot coffee
What's
pot.
getting on my nerves is like now he's starting to like oversaturate himself.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Everything's 10 minutes now.
Yeah, and I don't think he needs to be 10 minutes. Like, remember when like people like when you rap like that, it used to be like, all right, like 30 seconds to a minute of like some heat. And then you like, oh shit, man, I want to hear some more. Then like, he come out with something else like the mixtapes back in the day.
Yeah,
like do some shit like that.
R.I.P. to the mixtape era.
Right.
That shit is dead though. But
yeah, it is dead.
But at that, yes, we need more, but only when we fucking get less.
Yeah.
And I'm only hearing more and more of Eminem as his confidence is growing, and it's a one-sided argument. Nobody said you're not the GOAT. They just said the last shit you put out is shit. Y'all got me worked up. I was trying to one off this whole fucking topic.
He wasn't even gonna talk about Eminem.
It's not even on the whiteboard.
It's not. But here's my thing. Like, you can't sit there and say, like, get mad when people, like, try to move on. Everybody who was the greatest at one point had their day and they had to fall. Muhammad Ali, Tyson.
Brady a little bit this year. Let's call it a spade.
Like, Brady. And, even though these are athletes, not musicians, but it's still, like, the same principle here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Eminem stepped out the house for the first time in how many fucking years? Got into a little scuffle with the bars, and now he out there feeling himself, doing 10-minute interviews, 10-minute freestyles. He's just demanding 10 minutes of your attention. I am not mad at the YouTube hustle. I am not mad at the lyrical miracle bullshit, and that's what they opened up the video with. They said, lyrical miracle.
it's not like Miracle Whip.
That
or like some
is
type
the
of condiment
issue,
on the
though,
sandwich.
No, we've heard these rhyme schemes, just like when slower rappers say cat, hat, stat, pat,
Cat,
flat.
stack, back, in the
That's
fat,
rapidy. When you're doing it just faster, y'all fall on the same kind of words that your circle falls on.
Mm-hmm.
You're not saying hat, cat, stat, flat. You're not saying that. You too lyrical miracle for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're above us in that regard. But you still follow down the loophole. Like, that's my mood, though. You moving too slow. I got a fucking photo and a two, though. You know what I mean? You try to enunciate these hard-hitting points to try to keep up with everything, and it falls fucking flat.
Yeah.
And he was panting half the time. I wasn't impressed.
And that was weird, like, for someone to just be talking, to be panting like that.
Like, yeah, you do lose your breath feeling it, and he's trying to angrily try to push through it, so the more his voice is going out, he got to yell a little bit more. I mean, everybody fucking been there. But at the same point, you can tell this is the first time he tried to, like, run through this shit. His voice shouldn't have gave out after 10 minutes. What you got, Shoulder, right there? Not for comments. Fuck the comments.
You got. Okay, let's watch it. Okay, next thing we're gonna talk about is this Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Look at Terrence taking
Why
over
you
since he
talking
came
about
back.
him so bad?
I don't know, like I'm like very particular since like I'm really, like going in this weird line. We went like this, right? So I'm trying to go down.
Terrence
and
is
then,
doing
like,
it with his hands right
Oh,
now.
you're trying to be organized
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
OCD kicking in.
Yeah.
Organization. I don't even look at what y'all tell me to talk about. I don't even know how many's left. We got a demanded time slot. I don't even know if we're gonna fill it. Oh man. But yeah, he wasn't here the last couple weeks. So
But-
what happened? So 4 Alphabet Boys picked up Tekashi 6ix9ine. I gotta update the new listeners. 4 Alphabet Boys. They had an inside man allegedly. So like movie style. Think any terrible Netflix movie you've ever seen as far as like an inside man you thought was your best friend and he's sitting there fucking recording you and your homies do some fuckboy shit in Chicago. Yeah, that's what happened to Tekashi. Now they pushed off his trial. I have yet to actually look that up, show director, since there is no commentary. If you could fucking look up like what's going on with Tekashi right now. I know he had a September trial and they moved him. They moved him in an area that snitchers go to. But case in point, they kind of have an airtight thing to go. Since his trial, for what I understand, is less than a year, he didn't snitch. This is moving at an appropriate time.
Terrence needs to look that up. There's a spider on the wall, and I need to go kill it. Okay.
Shit! Oh my God, show director, you are a. Oh, Her face. I'm not even looking at.
I'm pretty cool, you
It's
know.
a beetle.
It's a beetle.
Oh, it's a beetle. I ain't
Yeah.
scared of no beetles, but can you kill it though? If it lands on me in the dark, I'm gonna freak the
Yeah,
fuck out.
I'm stepping
It's
off.
just a stink
right
beetle,
now.
dog. The bitches can
Yeah.
barely fly. Anyway,
Killed like 4 beetles this morning. I'm lying. Ain't no bugs in here. We got.
but from what I've been seeing, I've been looking at like a couple like videos on YouTube when I'm bored, and and so like they keep on trying to relate this to like that Ja Rule and Irv Gotti shit that was going on with the
Yes.
feds.
everybody with the New York spotlight or behind or
Yeah.
backing or like bio, everybody always immediately pushes that narrative of law.
You're right.
Law ties. Same thing with 50 and Ja Rule.
Yeah.
It went straight to who's snitching.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tekashi's snitching yet.
I think like
He's
from
they are retrying him for that because he was on probation.
Yeah.
For that sexual misconduct, fucking the underage.
See him, I believe he's doing that stupid shit.
Yeah, he's not carding bitches. I
Yeah.
don't think he's a perv. Like he just kind of fell victim of not carding bitches. You have to card bitches, especially in the spotlight.
Yeah.
It's not an excuse, but it is a reason. He didn't card the bitch. Because there's nothing on file of him doing it to anybody. Literally anybody. He's like, fuck hundreds of bitches.
So shout out to you guys.
Like, he's fucking hundreds
Shout
of bitches
out.
and only one minor. That sounds terrible in court, don't it? Like, that's the defense? Oh, my fucking God. But no, I can at least confidently say, like, he's not trying to find 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
And R. Kelly is still free. So, like, get off my
And
dick.
that's weird.
It
Why is he still free?
I'm off that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, look, we're
I'm
done.
fucking off that shit.
So I think, me personally, man, like if you facing life, I feel like he's about to snitch. It's either that or like from what I've been hearing, everybody's trying to kill him in his own like group, entourage.
Yes, there's been some insider
Really?
information.
Yeah.
Some people. I guess
I feel
there
like
was-
I'm watching like a In Too Deep, but like a more.
Yeah, like okay, so the people that were allegedly getting these secret recordings of him, the moment they fired him, or he fired everybody. My bad. Tekashi fired everybody in the squad. He
Mhm.
said on the Breakfast Club, nobody can get to me unless they close to me, so I gotta fire fucking everybody.
Mhm.
2 days later, there is recordings or like there's recordings of people in Tekashi's squad that he fired 2 days before saying, yeah, we just gotta get him. So if the feds didn't get him, it was looking dicey anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
But I
He's
give
about
it
to be looking like some Swiss cheese.
where do you stand on respect level for him?
Who, Tekashi?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's an internet troll, so I can't feel bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't care. He just need to go ahead and just snitch, man, because that's not your lane. And you had your 15 minutes of fame or whatever. Now it's time to get that education. And
No, but that's where me and
do
the show
whatever.
director went back and forth with it last week because
Yeah.
I don't think he's allowed to snitch as far as how I'm judging him.
Oh,
If
because
I'm under-
he portrays himself as a gangster and all that shit.
Yeah, and when you are doing interviews to try to say you're not a part of a Treyway gang, he
Mhm.
walked that shit back in the Breakfast Club. I think he was just doing preemptive measures for lawyers.
Yeah.
He was saying, no, I just said that shit and it popped because I'm a fly individual. You ain't that fly, my G.
You're not really.
Like, you ain't that fly, bro. Like, people been screaming Treyway before you came along. Like,
Right.
you can't just say that. It's
And
just
you know
like
that-
saying the Bloods ain't real.
And bro, he's gonna snitch. I saw pictures of like how he looked like in court. The dude looked like he saw a fucking ghost. Like he just saw his grave, like
They
in
got
front
the
of him.
recordings, bro. Like, and it's already put in the evidence.
Right.
He knows there's recording of. But I say you still can't because all right. Case
He's
in
gonna do a
point-
plea deal, bro.
But case in point though,
Mhm.
Bobby Shmurda, 17-year-old kid, takes the charge in a Lil Wayne way, but they popped him for something way more petty for the same kind of charge
Mhm.
with having a dirty gun around the group, but he just took that shit on the chin. He said he gonna go to jail for 7 years. At 17. He kept it a stack at 17. Didn't snitch on nobody.
'Cause
And
he's
actually
probably
did-
really
and
about
actually
that.
did more time. But that's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
Tekashi has spoken way too much about actually being about it, not in rhyme form. I can take it as is in rhyme form.
Mhm.
But once you are doing interviews for years and years and trolling for years and years, like, I don't care. I can respect the hustle. You are this generation's 50 Cent. I can handle that. But you also claiming to be about it. He better not fucking snitch.
He's going to snitch.
If he gets anything in the single digits, because you can still chalk certain shit up to celebrity. But the Alphabet Boys being involved, like the feds, the shit I can't even think of right now, them acronyms, like not FBI, but like, yeah, them too. Like, you got all them, and he gets escorted out at midnight. Them threats was fucking real, bro.
He's going to snitch.
So you think he's going to snitch?
Yeah. He's going to snitch, and we're not going to hear from him ever again.
You're right on that. Yeah, if he snitches, we literally won't hear from him for at least 35 years. Minimum. But since he's been saluting that Treyway as long as he has, he's not going to be good behavior for 35. He going to get popped with something stupid. Because even if people are trying to go up, you know what I mean? They're going to try to bait that motherfucker.
But he has enough money in reserve for him to, like, go
really
somewhere.
All his people close that got to him. Now that he's been locked up,
Yeah.
$1.5 million because he was doing everything out of pocket. He really wasn't that well off. He was well off in our terms of like, damn, $1.5 million. You can live off that.
Yeah.
He had $1.5 million in the savings. His brother wiped him out.
His brother did?
His manager took the other like $50,000 in his like checkings or whatever. They cleaned that motherfucker out. This motherfucker's I can't make jokes. I've been making jokes this whole fucking episode.
So he like MC Hammered right now.
He is completely fucked. But MC Hammer can fight.
Can he?
Yeah, that motherfucker's part of a gang. People don't know that. Dog, big up to MC Hammer, dog. He is a part of a fucking gang. People just make fun of him because he went up and broke and shit. But MC Hammer about that shit. Salute to MC Hammer. It is all respect on open season.
So shout out to you guys. Shout out.
This motherfucker needed money advisor and shit.
Looking like money back, money back, money back, money.
Nah.
But yeah, that Tekashi, I find pity on it. Only because he kept it a buck. He did troll. He did shit I would never do. But I love an honest, wild motherfucker. I love that shit. When you're telling me you know the only way people can get to you is the people closest to you, and then 2 days later it turns out you were fucking right, I think he can move. But now that he don't got money to fight it in court, he's fucked. If he don't snitch.
He's going to snitch.
He cannot. You can't pro bono that shit. There was murders involved, people.
Murders.
Motherfucking murdered. Speaking of shit getting canceled, Tekashi got canceled. No, Daredevil got canceled.
Yeah, so I guess like that whole like.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so that whole conspiracy with
Click.
them canceling, what was it, Iron Fist and
Yeah,
Luke
because
Cage?
Disney doing their own thing.
Yeah.
It turns out none of this is related. They are just canceling these shows for the sake of canceling these shows.
So are they going to cancel Jessica Jones?
What is that?
That's the
Ain't
last
that the
one,
last one?
right?
Yeah, that's the last one. Yeah.
Call it now. What's your prediction?
Kind of The Punisher too.
No,
But they're not.
don't cancel the Punisher. That one was great.
Yeah, I hope they don't cancel that one. But
Now the Daredevil one, like I was into a third season, but I ain't gonna hold you up towards that. Like that very last season, I said, this shit kind of corny. Like that last episode.
yeah,
I'm like, did you see it?
yeah.
You saw it?
No.
Fuck.
What
All
am
right.
I doing?
Anyway.
Watch it.
That's sad. That sucks.
Yeah.
Only blind
They
superhero
didn't
I got is Ben
go
Affleck.
very far with them.
Shut up. You get out of here with that bullshit.
I saw like 50 times in school. I couldn't invest into another Daredevil series. I feel like I watched.
Do you
one
watch? I don't watch them, but do you watch like Arrow and Flash
Fuck
and all
no.
them?
Next. So, no, I don't.
I'm just curious, like, why are they canceling these
are
ones and
Netflix
not these?
exclusives.
Yeah,
so,
the next.
So the theory
Oh,
is that they were cutting it off because they need to get that algorithm money popping. So
gotcha.
the theory was Netflix was canceling all these shows because Disney is obviously relaunching and they bought out all
Yeah.
their superheroes. They're relaunching their own Netflix adversary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the story broke like fucking last night. After 2 days of people being hung up on Daredevil, they was like, yo, it turns out, Disney actually had no part to deal with Netflix at all, and they signed over the licensing to do it. Like, it's all in Netflix's court, and they saying, fuck everybody. Everybody gets the hammer.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
Do you think they ganging up for something big?
No, I think they got cut costs. Probably revenues or something's down, and then like they probably pay too much in royalties or whatever for those like licensing fees.
Yeah, them superhero licenses.
Yeah, I can.
Bitch.
Right. So.
Like, creators of the original licenses are like all bankrupt. Like, that's how much big money has taken over the superheroes. What else we got? Oh my God. Okay, so.
Oh, Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, Rick Ross.
Since
So,
we,
yeah,
keep talking.
Yeah, we here. So Rick Ross, ain't heard a headline from him in a minute.
That's good.
Yeah, and you never hear only headlines you ever hear about Rick Ross is how he's just like arms around 2 Chainz or arms around Meek Mill these days.
You know what? Honestly, I wouldn't mind him giving like business advice, like talking about franchising.
Oh, he
franchises
actually
and shit
does
like
that with Spotify. Big up to Spotify.
Spotify.
Subscribe to Spotify. But he got
Where on Spotify though? All right, we'll do it after the show. After the show, we ain't dropping shit. We ain't getting paid for it. Go ahead.
He's just teaching this shit for like 30 minutes, teaching the ins and outs of the game. It's part of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Only artists, verified artists on Spotify get these emails with Rick Ross telling them what to do.
I don't bluff, bro. I come out the scuffle without a scuffle.
You didn't make the mailing list. But no, I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna listen to Rick Ross. He old. Oh man, wait, what were we talking about?
Oh, Rick Ross saying
Rick Ross.
something about yeah.
So Rick Ross did a song for Meek, obviously Meek J. What are you pointing at, James? Is
Nothing.
it another Beatle?
No. The socks, bro. I had those same
Your
pair.
socks game is shitting
I have
on
that
them.
same pair.
You better start wearing them. We about to be sock brothers.
Scotch bought like 5 packs of these like crazy colored
But you know what's
long-ass
funny?
socks.
No, large packs. Don't undersell it. If we gonna drop a resume, let's drop a resume.
But
I bought over 50 pairs of colorful knee-high socks.
Bam. But the thing is, those are the same socks I wore at the wedding that I went to in April. One with the outfit and everything, man. Good shit.
You guys are ridiculous.
No, we're
Fuck
geniuses.
those
You gotta quit wearing white socks into the studio, though.
Bro,
what are you wearing right now?
He's got black on today.
Oh, okay. You wearing some normal ass fucking millennial socks?
Yeah,
right?
black socks, bro. Black.
Our demographic is black sock wearers.
What?
I'm wearing black socks.
All right.
today.
Anyway.
What the fuck does that even mean? Okay, so Rick Ross started going at Tekashi in this featured verse that he had with a bunch of motherfuckers, and he went in lyrically on Tekashi, like making fun of his hair and how people are gonna be holding his hair while they're hitting it from the back. You know, a rape joke. And I'm not gonna hold you up. I'm in my feelings. I want to know if I'm in my feelings.
In his feelings.
I think Rick Ross is being a little bitch about this shit. Salute to Ricky Rose. I think he's being a fraud.
Yeah.
Because he used to big up Chief Keef when he was 16 and gangbanging, just like all the allegations against Tekashi 6ix9ine is right now. He was doing all that shit except not getting recorded. Like, he was into that shit, and he was bigging it up. He was championing it.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of champions, trash ass title, by the way. But Meek Mill just got the fuck out of jail. Meek is under Rick Ross's wing.
Mm-hmm.
How is he shitting on a motherfucker going into jail? Ironically, when he used to work as a fucking security guard at jail, and weirdly is on this precipice hill of trying to die on the opinion of, like, free all my motherfuckers in corrections. We can all attest to that trade of the game.
Yeah.
I think Rick Ross is showing his colors a little bit. Because we keep forgetting he is from that little fuckboy past a little bit.
Yeah.
He's not a fuckboy. He's not a fuckboy.
Maybe, hear me out, maybe.
He did some fuck shit, though.
He's saying this because, you know, as him being a former CEO, he knows what type of people get, you know, snatched.
Oh,
and he's pretty much saying
so
that
you
Tekashi.
think he's weighing in.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yo, real talk. Big up to Young Jock. This man knew it wasn't working as a rapper years ago, and he has been tricking y'all for years. Because he has just now been recently using this tag in the last couple of years, but secretly, I can't name him offhand, I didn't do any research. But he's been making bangers for years. He's just a producer now.
Oh.
Because you know, when you sign with Diddy, that's it. If it doesn't work out with Diddy, you're not allowed to sign anywhere. So
that's how it works?
So Young Jock, yeah, that's why all the making the bands and any, like, that chick, what's that chick group?
I know you're talking about the Showstoppers or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. Yeah, whenever they can't sign anywhere else. That's why if it doesn't work there, it just doesn't work. So
when has it ever worked with him since Biggie?
It hasn't. But Young Jock made this.
I'm on zone 6, like, who that nigga?
Click.
about this shit? And that's the vibe he wants to go with. You know what I mean? He coming in on his verse with it like, oh, let's shoot that motherfucker. They talking about ganging. So Rick Ross talking about ganging and making fun of the gang member that got thrown in jail. This is just weird to me right now in today's hip hop. How Meek Mill being champion.
Because hold on, I think,
know how, but I'm saying from Rick Ross particular. How is this? I love Rick Ross, and it has to show in my passion right now, like fucking for real. I'm pissed off that he did this.
Probably because he don't think that Tekashi's a real gangbanger. He just wanted to just hang around him. You know what I mean? He's like the out of the like the puppy group, like the runt out the group. If anything, he's just a loud runt out the group.
But that's how I view Chief Keef.
That nigga's about that action.
No, I know he about that action.
Now, I think
do not come up to open season, Chief Keef. He doing big shit right now.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing. I don't know what he's doing, but don't come up here and do it. I just don't like it. I don't know. It made me feel weird seeing that headline from Rick Ross.
Yeah.
I thought it was fake at first. Like, why would Rick Ross? He's not that cloudy with that shit. It's weird. Apparently he is. Everybody clouting. As soon as you hit like 30s, upper 30s as a rapper,
I don't think he
change.
I don't know, man, because I think he's almost in league, almost, but not really there, like with 50 Cent, where it's like you don't have to clout chase, and if you're doing it, you're actually giving an honest opinion about it.
Okay, I got a hot take.
Go ahead.
I think Rick Ross, as far as career, has been the most consistent hip hop artist of all time.
Got milk.
We thought deep rap was consistent.
The tone came across meh, but I'm saying as far as album in, mixtape in, album out, mixtape out, I have, besides that one mention, have never been, damn. No. Every time I hear something Rick Ross, it's like, all right, and something makes the playlist.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying he's just consistent in that way. He's not the artist crafted for me, but he makes some music crafted for me. So anytime he makes those kind of songs, I'm on that shit. But I think he's one of the most consistent, or the most consistent hip-hopper of all time. What is your take on that? Is that a hot take? Gotta be a secret. It's killing Terrence to not say Tupac.
It's killing me. It's fucking killing me, bro.
I'm the only one that's light skinned in my family.
Say Tupac. I mean, I would say like, well, no, man, because once he start getting on drugs bad, even he start falling off with the consistency. DMX, no.
DMX was there, man, but then he fell
hard. Yeah, I know. And then I'm trying to think of anybody newer.
Real shit.
Dog, Rick Ross and Lil Wayne are the most comparable rappers when it comes to talking about real shit, and then they come in with something that I could have done without.
Yeah,
I didn't need it. I don't need this song at all. Scheming's not a good song. It's not a song for me. Aston Martin music, I hate those songs.
And them the songs that get him the most.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why I don't deny those parts. But that's where I also say like he's not the artist crafted for me. I hate Aston Martin remix.
Wait, you don't think T.I.'s consistent? Even like that.
T.I. is leveling up.
I think T.I.'s consistent, but you didn't.
He is consistent.
Yeah.
Though.
I think he's on that same level.
Yeah, you're right.
I even think Jeezy on that level. Gucci Man.
Gucci, he shot himself in the foot, getting jailed. That counts. History books, that counts, man. Just like Wayne. Yeah, okay, I think Wayne's the GOAT, but like I don't scream it from the hilltops because he did a stint and then he did another stint with the label.
Okay.
Now, if he released everything, my argument would hold more water. So I just can't die on it.
Who else? You don't think Kendrick?
I think this might be paradise.
Kendrick got to put more time in.
So we're talking like people who's been 10 plus.
Dog, Rick Ross has put out like fucking 8 albums and like 8 comparable 2 albums. They just so happen to be called mixtapes. You know what I mean? Like, cause Wayne gets like the bad stench of like, oh, he just recycling beats. Like, no, Rick Ross just put what didn't make the album on a fucking mixtape, and it's just all consistent. That's where he's double dipping a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the Kendricks, I can see him being there in a few more years, but he don't release no tapes. It's just commercial, so it's gonna take him a minute, and he takes time off. Lupe Fiasco could have been that guy, but that motherfucker been getting raped from record labels for years, and then he just let it affect his brain. Lupe Fiasco is trash now.
Yeah, he's just angry.
Yeah, he's just so angry and bitter.
Yeah, because he could have been up there right now, honestly. All right, well, yeah, then if that's the case, it's going to be like T.I., Jeezy, Gucci. Like, okay, not including Gucci then. I think
Gucci would be good, though. He just can't stay out of jail, man. He doing good now that
He's doing good now that he's, like, sober and shit.
Yeah,
but honestly, I think he needed to go to jail. When he came out with that last diss towards, what was it, Real Talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was about to get shot.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that. He needed to take some time out in detention.
Ah.
But, yeah. Let me see. Watch the Throne too.
So on the same song, Twitter got it wrong because Twitter likes to react before they listen. Yeah. So Jay-Z is trending. So of course there was a million GOAT conversations. Which
I'm sorry. I wouldn't because take that back. Never mind. Go ahead. I was gonna put Jay-Z in there, but then I was like, nah.
Nah, he been inconsistent as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm the wrong person to speak for Jay-Z.
Me too.
But I can't deny some of his accolades. So,
I can't deny it either. It's like certain times like I liked them. Like the Black album, really liked them.
Hell yeah.
American Gangster album.
Hell yeah.
I like that. I liked Blueprint. I liked Beyond a Reasonable Doubt. I just don't.
Once he started doing like his live acoustic albums in the midst of releasing other albums, and then he started doing like 99 Problems and like intricately like experimenting with everything at once kind of thing.
Oh, you talking
he
about
really
Justin
wasn't like
Timberlake and all
that, but
that?
like within a year or two span, he kind of came out with like meh. But then American Gangster came out.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Jay-Z in that bag right now. So, no.
I did like 444 too, by the way.
Oh yeah, that was straight.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the. Did you listen to the Beyonce album?
Which one? It's so
The Carters with Jay-Z, with hubby Jay-Z.
Oh, I think I listened to what was it, The Black Effect, and it's only because I really like that beat. I listened to that beat, bro.
But okay, yeah. So everybody thinks that Jay-Z was like beefing with Kanye. They was like, oh shit, he's saying like he acting crazy. I'm not gonna I don't like reading lyrics live because it sounds trash.
Yeah.
But essentially, it looked to Twitter in the first like 3 hours that Jay-Z was rapping at Kanye saying like you crazy with that fuckboy shit. But what Jay-Z replied with, which he never uses his Twitter anyways, right? So it's weird that Jay-Z like actually stepped in and like defended Kanye for like fucking once. He said, nah, like I was saying, like no matter how crazy y'all think, you can't like judge us just for being brothers. That's all it was.
I just love Trump. That's my boy.
He didn't say shit about that though. But what was the topic?
Watch the Throne too.
Oh yeah, so Kanye got right up underneath that comment and was like, "Watch the Throne too?" with a question mark with some eyeball emojis. Ooh, murmurs. Jay-Z didn't reply.
wait. What the fuck is Watch the Throne 2? I didn't.
You know how they did Watch the Throne 1?
Oh.
Kanye on this idea or ideology that this album is gonna happen, and Jay-Z been throwing him the curve ever since Kanye every time Kanye brings up Watch the Throne 2, Jay-Z curves him. And he did it on Twitter.
I think he needs to I think Kanye need to get his shit together for a while, just figuring out what he wants to do musically.
Will he ever go back to Africa? The moment he said he's going to go to Africa, I have never seen this motherfucker in Africa.
I think he wants to do something great without putting in the effort of what it takes to be great. You know what I mean? Like, if you try to do, like, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, or, like, I ain't going to say Gandhi, but, like, shit like that.
Gandhi, look out for the album. Yeah. But that's where people get, like, today can still understand the arguments that Kanye says. It's his implementation I can no longer be a part of. So any other past debates I've ever gotten in, I don't take any of those things back. I still firmly believe everything. I still believe half the shit Kanye says. I don't believe he's gonna fucking execute it.
Right.
That's the disconnect.
But we talk a lot about hypothetical situations, and I feel like Kanye be talking about a lot of hypothetical situations.
He does. He needs to stop.
Yeah, he really do.
You know how like
it's like
how like Young Money has like the bad habit, or used to have the bad habit of
they're not together anymore.
Of not paying people. I'm just like they used to be in a bad habit of announcing a bunch of shit that never fucking came out.
Dog.
Kanye does that except with like political stuff.
It's like you know what the thing is? I feel like he's just saying it for someone else to pick up on and be like, oh yeah, I'm inspired, and let me like go ahead and like tackle that on, get them death threats and whatever happens to my life in order for this little bit of progress.
Can we say it's the Taylor Swift effect? You're putting if I put that claim on Tupac, I have to put that on Kanye. I said Tupac was Taylor Swift before Taylor Swift. He wanted to be with Madonna but didn't want to do it because optically it wasn't down enough for his cause. Noble or whatever you want to call it, I still say, like, if you're portraying a thug, just fucking, you're fucking tagging up the white bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Own that fact. She would have played along beautifully. Madonna and Tupac, she would have played along. But it's, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what that. No. Hey, but look.
Taylor Swift, Kanye.
But Kanye, he's like, his arch nemesis being Taylor Swift, right? He was still proven right in all of that shit, but still, is he Taylor Swift? He's trying to pretend like, all right, like, yo, I want everybody to give me death threats. When he's just executing plans in a shitty format. Mm-hmm. Is he just trying to go through like the ins and outs of dealing with backlash just so he can later rap about it? The Taylor Swift effect? Mm-hmm. The Tupac and relationship effect? That's what I feel. How do you feel, show director? Is Kanye becoming what he hates?
Yeah, I think so.
Murmur. So all of these murmurs.
I think right now, with him being bipolar, whatever, he's like probably talking to within himself, like, but we're hearing it.
We are because he's off his medication, and he rationalized it like anybody does off their medication. This fucker said, it is my superpower. That's what people say before they go up to schools.
Bam! Click.
For real, bro. I can't defend what he says anymore.
Yeah. So that's what I take it as a lot of times, is him like trying to rationalize his thought process, but we all are unfortunate enough to hear it and be like, what the fuck are you saying? And then like, he implements it in like, the correct format behind closed doors when it counts.
Yeah. And listeners, real talk. Could you guys do us all a favor for humanity? Kanye actually has good ideas in the midst of all the dumb, right? Could you guys just comb over some of his better ideas and then just do them?
People don't
like the Africa thing or like reformation and actually talking to the Can we just actually like further those, but then like have your own name put at the bottom? You know what I mean? Like just cherry pick his ideas, because this motherfucker's not doing them.
Right.
I'm sick of it. All this good shit is coming soon. Kanye is turning into an indie rapper. Something is on the way. That's all Kanye is fucking doing right now. Mm-hmm. Even Yandhi, his album. Oh, it's on the way.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that shit till it come out.
Hold on. Let's stay on Kanye real quick. I want to talk about the DMs.
The DMs?
Yeah, I've been doing DMs lately. I get a lot of DMs, Terrence. This show's catching a lot of steam. And I comb through the DMs periodically, and I respond exclusively on the air. So I have this verified indie actor, if that's a thing. He follows me.
So shout out to you guys.
I only follow him back for the check mark and the hilarity. This man, I've been following him for 13, 14 months. Mm-hmm. Just over a year. Since I've followed him and he's followed me, he has said nothing on Twitter except how he's been in 13 indie films and he's an actor. Apparently he's out of work because it has never been updated on Twitter on a consistent basis that he likes to resume. His whole Twitter is this.
Oh my God.
13 films. Like, homie, are you getting any callbacks? And then when I was creeping him out because he slid into my DMs, he was like, hey, Sketch, what's happening? If you want a direct download link to my 13 movies. Hit this link now and subscribe to my channel. And you can get them for the low fee of, bro, I'll go on Pirate Bay and laugh at your movies. What are you doing?
No, hold on. Like, the way, like, this message even came off, I'd be like, bro, I'm not into gay porn. Like, that's just...
And I'm not going to respond to a bum. This man ain't worked in a year. I'm not going to respond to him.
And why is he inboxing people that? Why don't you just sit there and, like, put that as a status?
He does. Fucking daily.
Oh, do we?
So he's just pushing those films and not doing anything else.
Yeah.
That's not how acting works.
No.
No. You need to actually come out with something everybody can see, you know? In a movie theater? Okay, all right. We got that together? All right, next DM.
Here's the exact DM. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, hey, sketch artist, exclamation point. He wants to show me that he's excited. Do you want to watch 13 of my movies for free? Then message me or email me. I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not trying to get this man another movie.
Let me see who the fuck that is. Let me see.
It is Dave Vesquio. Dave Vesquio. I'm pretty sure the listeners are running to IMDb as we speak.
Bam.
Retweet if you liked my acting. He keeps going. He's really excited. Retweet if you liked my acting reel with Oscar-winning Eddie. He's name dropping other people he's been around. He ain't been nominated for nothing. For your information. And apparently he's read 13 dozen books.
Am I supposed to be impressed with that? That could be like...
Yeah, maybe he's not getting called
that,
back.
that could be like 30 Cat in the Hats. You know what I'm saying? That could be 20 Dr. Seuss books. Why don't you just like do this? Here, some business advice, some marketing skills. Why don't you take a clip of like some of your best scenes in these movies, let people click on it and watch it and be like, hey, this is my acting, this is this movie. You should go ahead and check it out. Make your own clips of these indie films so I can see what the fuck am I buying and how you portray yourself in this movie to make me interested. Let me be gravitated towards it. Don't just sit there and inbox some shit where I'm like, wow, this is fucking weird. I got a man asking me, do I want to see 13 of his homemade videos?
Bam.
Okay, let's not be lazy about it. It takes money to make money, okay?
No, he shared like a screenshot a couple of times. And it's always the same screenshot. It looks like some off-brand Saw movie. He looks like an indie actor.
Oh, do he?
Yeah.
Dude.
He tweets like it too.
Dude, yeah, man. Go ahead. You need to like put like some clips and films, you know. I mean like some clips into the status, let people click on it and see like what's going on. And get a professional editor. Do not shortcut and do that shit yourself. Because if it looks shitty, I don't see anybody paying like that. Nominal fee. What is it? $13.99?
I'm not.
It will be free $99, man, if you fuck it up. So pay some money, okay?
I'm off that shit. I'm gonna fuck. So I got an invite to a charity event, and my listeners love charities, and they also know and love that I don't like charities. So BTC, shout out to one of the sponsors of this show.
So shout out to you guys. Shout out.
What is this called? Where is that? Light Up the Night. BTC Talent Connection is a part of Light Up the Night. They want you to light up the night. Want to know what that is? Do you?
No.
Hungry birds? Hungry birds?
No.
Want some bird seed in your mouth? Pop, 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 pop. Bird seed? Huh? Huh?
Okay, what is it, man?
All right, let me tell you.
Jeez.
Since you're hounding me for the answers. Anyway, so BTC wants me, apparently, and a lot of other people to go in front of a hospital where kids are too sick.
Fuck! All right, yeah, I'm going to do it.
To come outside and enjoy the luminous atmosphere, I guess.
You can stop because I'm already like persuaded as soon as you said the children, they can't.
These kids.
When I hear kids and they can't do, I gotta go. I gotta go. When is it? I'll show up.
Wow, we have one BTC. Terrence, you can send them my condolences. I'm not gonna be there. I read that it's gonna be outside. I read that it's gonna be in Michigan, and I read that it's in December. Yeah. Those are all things not getting me out the house on that particular day.
I think it's December 15th.
Oh,
Saturday.
Oh, it is a December 15th. Okay. Check it. Big ups to. It is a beautiful thing. Personally, I don't like looking like a burglar flashing a flashlight outside of kid windows that day. It's a bad rap. I feel like I'd have some. People believe in karma, right? I feel like it would be some bad karma. Get like 3 or 4 9-year-olds calling the cops on me. I'm flashing some shit in their window. What about the epileptics up there? I don't think anybody in the charity thought of that. What are you going to do when a kid turns into a washing machine up there?
Wow. How is it that what I said earlier is inappropriate, but that's just okay?
Because we brought up...
It's not okay. I don't know what the fuck to say to it.
No, you had everything to say about me, but that right there...
I gave him the look.
Click, click.
Listen, the listeners can't see the look.
I gave
Director,
him
I
the
need
fucking
you
look.
to be more aggressive with this and address the situation like you did with me.
Okay, Scotch, that was fucked up.
It wasn't fucked up. When Terrence did it, it involved specific names and allegations. When I did it, it was Johnny Shakes a Lot in room fucking 1.
And he goes again.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty cool, you know.
Yeah! Big up to BTC with the charity right there. Telling you, charity is a great thing for those who value the time and effort. I value my time incredibly too much. I will pay for somebody's gas money to get there. I will pay for a flashlight, not for any of those C or D batteries, because who the fuck buys batteries? I'm buying you a flashlight that needs batteries, but you need to show up with your own batteries. Not buying
They
batteries.
still make C and D batteries?
Yeah, you get those dollar store flashlights and shit.
Oh. I haven't seen those batteries in light since I was a kid.
I'm not either, because I'm not going to this charity. Yeah. But it's a good thing. It's a great thing. That's awesome.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need.
Click,
All right.
I want you to see the lights.
That was a good song. See, we need that Kanye back, okay?
We do, man.
So let's get this.
Hold up.
So shout out to you guys. Shout out.
King Joker, he said, LOL, I've been fighting a life being epileptic, and Sketch had me rolling on that one.
That's what I'm saying. And if you go to this event, you're going to do a lot more than rolling, I'm telling you.
Oh my. You're terrible.
Something wrong. I hold my head.
Flashlight on. Oh, Johnny bumped his head. Hey! Was that a bar?
No.
No.
Oh, y'all fucking hating. No, y'all so fucking trash.
Jay gone. I nigga dead.
Oh. I'm gonna let that joke go since y'all want to pretend like he didn't just say that dead and then like I'm talking. Fuck y'all. Y'all such a buzzkill.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Anyway,
I can make kids laugh.
About their illness?
No, about their roommate's illness. Kids are honest as fuck.
Yeah,
if I'm making fun of Susie, like Susie's skin cancer, to Johnny Shakes a Lot, oh, he's gonna be cracking up. Breathe life into that room, and trust me, that room needs it.
Show director, hello.
Everybody who is not me, please go to this charity event. Life is about balance. So I get away with my jokes while promoting.
Wow, and I don't get away with shit, huh, show director?
Oh no, I'm getting a letter from BTC. Don't.
I got nothing to say. I really don't.
All right.
He knows how I feel about it.
She called the feds.
Hey, what about the blind kids?
Dog, all right, come on, man. New Trey Songz.
Hold on. Times are tough in the medical industry. What if there's a nurse who left the blinds closed? It's a little 9-year-old Stephen Hawking in there. Chin deep in a textbook. He needs the flashlights to come through so he can learn more and be the next generation to beat cancer. Oh, but he can't. Why? The blinds are closed. What if, Terrence? What if?
did that time and spent that bread. I'm headed home. I'm almost there. I'm on my way, headed up the stairs. To my surprise.
I've heard the song's about to pick up, and I'm gonna judge the fuck out of BTC talent if they do not like open up the hospital wing to this song. I'm gonna be pissed.
A nigga replacing me. I had to take him to that ghetto university.
All right, now imagine like 35. Only white people go outside.
Why
and
are
shit.
you still going?
What?
I don't know,
Why
man.
are you still talking about it?
What do we gotta talk about?
Sketch. Don't you want to talk about this new Meek Mill music? Don't you want to talk about this new Trey Songz and this Kareem Hunt?
Is that how you pronounce it?
Nah, I just did that. Just be stupid.
You stupid.
You stupid.
Nah, okay. So, anyways, back to what I was talking about. It's interesting. So, imagine like 40 white people bust into a hospital wing.
And Terrence.
Terrence in the back and shit.
I'm the only one that's light skinned in my family.
Go ahead.
This motherfucker has to say this about 10 times on the car ride there.
I don't like being called the N-word.
You gotta. All right, so 30 whites and a Terrence show up to a hospital. All D batteries in the back pocket. They're gonna be there all night. So are the kids. All right, this is where you gotta step in, show director. Like, you can't let me run too rampant.
I don't know what the fuck's gonna come out of your mouth.
That's what
We kept trying to change the damn subject, and you keep going.
I know. I am an audible seizure. Now imagine if somebody gives Johnny Shakes a lot a fucking seizure.
I can't do this.
Okay,
I
look.
can't.
Here go all the white people. This is for Johnny in room 1. But as he likes to read it, 11111.
Bam!
Bro, all right, look.
Top lights, flashlights, spotlights, control lights, street lights. All lights, fast life, drug life, thug life, rock life, every day.
No matter what I say to him, he's not gonna stop.
I know. Let's
That's that
just
Johnny style, baby. That's that Johnny Shake too much
show
style,
director.
baby.
I believe if we like do not indulge in this conversation, he will move on to the next thing.
I've been trying.
I'm trying to drum up people to be a part of this charity. What are y'all trying to derail me for?
Making jokes about epilepsy.
I'm not making jokes. I'm making observations.
Observations.
Wow. So
yeah, did you want to talk about Meek or Trey first?
or Kareem Hunt.
Chicka. All right, Trey Songz
Uh-huh.
is coming back with his rebrand. His same rebrand is the same shit it's always been for about 10 or 13 years. One, he never ages. But that's the side effect of being black and beautiful. I just wanted to say that. Trey Songz is so fucking beautiful. Is there anybody in this room that thinks Trey Songz is ugly?
I'm not judging them.
Is he going to be at the charity event?
Probably.
I'll fucking go if Trey Songz is at the charity event. That'd be hard body. Anyways, he's got new movies coming out, which means he has new music coming out. For some reason, he doesn't like to work for 4 years and then just does everything at fucking once.
And you know what? That's the way to do it, though. If you think about it.
It's working for him.
Yeah. I would do that shit. Now work for 4 years and then work for like a year.
And the track list sounds amazing. I know. I hear the Beatle, show director.
How are bugs in here right now?
Because Johnny shakes a lot, ain't
Oh
gonna
my
shake anymore.
Fucking
Yeah!
God.
Thanks for the volley of the joke, show director. Yeah!
I'm over you.
That happens. So, judging by this track list, I was shocked today to learn, like, oh my God, gotta prep for the show. And Trigger, beautiful Trey. It's not gay. Trigger Trey. Hey, hit it, Trigger Trey. Do it, Terrence. Hit it. Trigger Trey. Do it! I hate everybody here. Show director, do it. Trigger Trey.
No.
Y'all so trash when Nikki was cool. Y'all fucking trash. Do y'all want to listen to Lay Your Head, Solid, Closed Mouths? I think we have a winner. I want to listen to Closed Mouths.
A1.
Oh, Terrence, are your panties getting wet?
Do you like Trey Songz?
Lie to me, Terrence. Say you don't like him.
I didn't say that.
All right, go ahead, motherfucker.
So
He made good music.
okay, but
He's like this version of R. Kelly minus the rape.
Yeah, that's a good side effect to have.
Hmm.
Side effect does not include rape. Oh my God, I'll take 2. and I would take 2 of Trey Songz. Let me tell you, little trigger, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what's going on, Trey Songz? Come over here.
Click, click.
What up?
So he's taking both.
Notice the vibe changing already? That's another side effect of Trey Songz.
And it ain't no game.
Come on. Trey, don't do that to me. This isn't happening to either of you guys? You guys don't feel that? This weird little
Guess you want to like wash off, man.
Like a weird little
and then come
tingle.
back?
You guys aren't feeling that? Wow. You guys probably don't cheer for touchdowns either, huh? One of those people.
I need more than just what you gave us.
It's Trey Songz starting off with a tremendous run, by the way. And you can just imagine his abs. Like, what else? What else do you need to get like an opinion? Like, I'm not understanding. I feel like we're talking on like 2 different speeds right now. What is happening? Why are you guys so far behind? Huh? I'm fanning myself right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying, come on.
You look weird.
I know. Come on, bro. Let's just go to the next.
The
subject,
camera ain't
man.
working, so I could go.
Keep playing the song.
Why you being a poo putt, Terrence?
I actually like that song, like that beat so far. I'm like into it, and you keep cutting it off, talking about how wet you are. It's weird.
I don't see the issue at all.
You caught a vibe, shooting shots. What?
Yeah, I caught a vibe. Get the fuck out of here, Terrence. Oh, shit.
It sounds like a classic. Like something from like the early 2000s.
Baby,
Never mind.
I'm going non-stop, my spot. You caught a vibe, shooting shots. Why not? Tell me the things you want to do. Baby, I'ma do them to you. I'm going non-stop, my spot. You caught a vibe, shooting shots. Why not? Tell me the things you want to do.
How many times does this make the playlist? You going to the club, Terrence?
It's gonna make it a lot, man. What you talking about? It's Trey.
What do you listen to to get in the mood for the club?
You get in the mood for the club?
Get in the mood for the club. What kind of mood do you go for when you go to the club?
Like hype music, usually.
What are you trying to accomplish when you go to the club?
Nothing in particular. Probably get fucked up. If I have to go into the club, because, I don't really like the atmosphere like that.
Young bachelor?
Young bachelor.
Beautiful man such as yourself?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Terrence is very light-skinned.
I'm the only one that's light skinned in my family.
And scientifically, that means automatically he's more beautiful than the rest of us.
What the fuck?
And that's why he's not speaking with enthusiasm when it comes to Trick or Trey, because it's just another pretty boy not trying to hype up or back another pretty boy. I see exactly what this is, Terrence. Why are you being so trash?
I'm not being trash. What are you talking about?
You acting humble when it comes to Trick or Trey.
I like his music. What?
Nah, man, you pretty boy like shaming it right now. You're like, nah, it's cool, man. Yeah, I'll catch a vibe. Man, why, dog?
What you mean?
I can't move
all right, look,
in
I
my
personally like
boxers
it.
after listening to that, Terrence. How are you not feeling that? The fireworks, the magic that is Trickle.
I mean, I personally like it when he put more like heart attack shit like that, where he's actually like really like pushing his vocals. I like it when he sings like that.
Oh, you like the vibrato.
Yeah.
Terrence is a fan of the vibrato. Huh. It's weird. What else are you a fan of? Corn Pops? Do you like Corn Pops? Corn-based substance? Corn Pops?
No, I used to like Corn Pops, not anymore. Oh, I take that back. I like Kicks. But the ones with the berry flavor though.
Oh. No, the darker the berry.
Darker the berry.
Miss Parker. Where we at? Meek Mill. Now, did you listen to Meek Mill's new album?
No,
Champions?
I did not.
I didn't either. Show the record?
I keep hearing about it
I did
though.
not.
You know the funny, like every time I go on Instagram, someone's like champions. This shit fire. And I'm like, all right, I take your word for it. Never listen.
I didn't either. I do see it getting a lot of steam, a lot of word traffic.
See, I'm going
word of
to
mouth
wait.
spreading around.
I want to wait because the thing I hate most is when somebody hype up a song and then when I listen to it and it's like you're literally just happy that this person's rapping again.
Yep.
There's nothing that stands out about this song.
Like the Jay-Z verse we talked about.
Mhm.
It's the same fucking thing. Like, dog, this is a weird kind of verse to say he's the GOAT.
Right.
Like, give me like 30 bars or something. But I think Meek Mill is like the GOAT. The actual GOAT. Oh my God, so many hot takes. Of introductory music. His
Okay, all right, yeah. See, you see how I sparked up there because that's like whenever his intro start, like that last album, what was it, Lord Knows? I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Dreams and Nightmares. I'll be ready to beat the fuck, man. All of it.
Now
Show director, you look lost.
No.
Sample.
No, Terrence, I'm noticing something.
What?
I want to know. Show director, are you noticing this? Terrence is very pretty, and he's way more beautiful than Meek Mill. We know that, right? We could just look at them two and be like, oh, yeah, Terrence is the obvious pick for the Bachelor of the Night, Bachelorette of the Night, or whatever. I don't know what Terrence is into. So he got really enthusiastic when we talked about
Dreams and Nightmares, because that's club shit.
Nah.
You just talked about the club shit. I personally, with Trey Songz, I like it more. What do you call it? See, I don't know like the different tones, but when he's like really like projecting his voice, I like that shit.
Nah, you judging his skin tone. Now you talking about stuff. See, I thought it was the vibrato. I don't want to give you the BOTD.
I like that.
Yeah, but nah, I think it's just his skin tone you hung up on. You can't give this man the proper respect he deserves.
Why?
Because Meek Mill did not deserve that reaction from you, and that reaction was the one I was looking for when we was talking about Trigger Trey.
Bro,
you a fraud.
Nigga, it's dreams and nightmares. What are you talking about?
I don't like being called the N-word.
Lord knows. Oh, whatever.
Hey, don't call me that.
I don't like being called the N-word.
I'm just saying, like, when we talked about hype music and we had a hot take on something, yes. We didn't have a hot take with Trigger Trey other than, like, his new album come out. I'm going to give it a listen for sure. But you just put me in that mindset, like, when I first heard Dreams and Nightmares and when I first heard Lord Knows, okay? And those intro songs thereafter, like, I got hype.
So
you set it up the right way. You didn't set up Trigger Trey the right way.
Man, don't tell me what I did on radio. Anyway. Here's his new fucking intro. I haven't heard it either.
We about to listen to it now?
Duh, the fuck? All we do is react and just do dumb shit.
Okay, I'm just Kareem Hunt.
Oh, I'll keep it a buck. We're doing a sketch synopsis on Kareem Hunt. It's not going to be that long.
Oh, okay.
Because Terrence keeps fucking being a Beatle about it.
Beetlejuice.
So, 3 times. So,
Beetlejuice.
One more time.
Beetlejuice.
Okay, there it is. Okay. So, now that he didn't show up, thank you. Yeah, Kareem Hunt's just another NFL player that beat up a woman on the air.
That's what happened?
On video. Yeah.
Someone told me about that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not surprised, man. Like, they got to do something about that shit.
We'll get to that in a moment. Here's Meek Mill.
All right.
Yeah. We in the championship.
I like that. Damn it. Come on, man. That's like, well, you know that's one of your favorite Phil Collins songs, bro.
White people. Are you getting the Trey Songz tingles that I felt earlier? That's the only Phil Collins song I know.
But you know, that one, Take Me Home? What, from Tarzan?
Yeah.
And
then it stops from there. But
I like Phil Collins.
Don't
I
stop believing. No, don't.
Who is that?
Say that sort of
I don't know. I just know the song. I don't know the people singing that at the time.
That song is the reason why I don't go into bars anymore. It's not the only reason. That's why the show director's chuckling. Like you need to get out. Let your mind clear. You so hell bent on shit that don't matter. Like my show don't matter and you show up. So what are we doing? I don't want to show up to a bar and they playing fucking Don't Stop Believing. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Phil Collins sample.
Yeah.
You approve?
Yes.
Show director, you approve?
Mm-hmm.
All right, white people, I know you approve. Until he starts rapping like a black guy.
Because he is black? All right.
That's white people logic, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, no, that's cool, man. Until they hear the drums going over it. Like, oh, they fucked up another one.
We was down 3-1. Yeah.
Real talk, before he about to get into a weird bag. I'm not going to lie. I'm catching the vibe already, and I'm not going to lie.
He's going to let him rap. He's going to rap over him singing?
It's about to spiral. But
okay. I hope not.
Remember when, let's go. If you want it, that shit. White people, man, I remember
they love that.
They turned on it, though, after a while. It came back. you know, white people started seeing like, oh no, black people are really passionate about this. Let's be cool now. Now we can like it. But when it first came out, white people weren't too happy. Even when Eminem sampled that shit, that Aerosmith shit or whatever the fuck he sampled. I don't know what he sampled. One of the things he sampled. Everybody lost their mind.
Oh, you talking about Sing for the Moment?
Yeah, whatever. Who did that?
Was it?
We are showing our biases live on the air. Open season here at Nation.
Yeah, who is that?
We bring up one rock topic, fall flat.
Who does that? Who sings that song? For the moment.
Everybody is ignoring their phones and Google. But not the listeners. They're going to be in my DMs. They're going to tell me.
Well, you guys don't know fucking music. Dog.
Oh, I heard it pick up.
Yeah. Turn it up.
I'm trying to find where it picks up. I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
We're in a constraint right now. Just like Johnny shakes too much. He's under restraints. Go to the BTC Talent Charity, December 15th. Let me know how it goes.
Friends in the trenches, one with killers, we been getting it in. 32 shots in my new Glock. Niggas wanna hit me like I'm Tupac. Bad bitch fuck me in my Gucci tube socks. Remember when I spent my re-up on a ooh-pop? Your favorite rapper, a mumble rapper. Walk up in this bitch, a bunch of killers and humble trappers. I can go to Hollywood to court in this jungle action. When niggas that'll smoke, you go and murder your brother. Whoa, big dog, nigga, I'm a big dog. Streets say they need that dough, they having withdrawals.
Dog.
Your funky face.
You hear that?
I told man.
Now let me ask you something. You see how you set that shit up? Did you hear that song?
That's why I seeked.
That's why I peaked.
I have my doubts.
Okay,
though.
you understand?
I have my doubts. I'll admit it. Live on the air, I have my doubts. I'm like, oh, I'm not liking this vibe that I'm catching. But that's why I stayed to it. Like, nah, he the intro GOAT. I know that's weird to say. It's weird to hear. But y'all motherfuckers got to accept it.
Yeah.
Meek is the intro GOAT. And I had some faith in him. Even Jesus lost faith in his own father. Like, don't shit on me. I didn't lose all faith in Meek. The shit flame right now, though.
Yeah.
Are these bars, show director?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bars.
Yeah.
I put on my yellow diamonds when I'm pissed off. I'm so rich that I can't even.
All right,
let's not. I'm gonna listen to that shit later.
That's not a bar. I put on my yellow diamonds when I'm pissed off. You know how dehydrated you gotta be to make your urine yellow?
I mean, he's a rapper though. He probably like sipping on some lean.
Motherfuckers hand him water. Like what? Context. He has money now. He's out of jail. Come on, man. Yeah. He's not Tekashi. Meek ain't no real. Like, big up to Meeks. He actually he did more than I actually thought he would.
Yeah.
Only because I at the moment thought breaking probation through Instagram was the most avoidable headache you could possibly fucking have. That's my only issue with Meek Mill. But now that he's out and he wants to further the movement, which he clearly is, because we are in, is he going to further the movement or further the music or do both of them? And he's actually trying to do both of them. So I'm not going to root against it. That's stupid. Just like you shouldn't root against Kanye. Now we can, but you shouldn't root against, because what do? Trip up into reformation? Like prison reform? Like, come on. This shit is flame, though. I want to see if these snares kick in a minute.
Bitch raw, whoa. Do you know the feeling? Being agitated cause you got a can of million. All this fucking money, I ain't got no time for chilling. We took Ritalin like this, do all that killing and drug dealing. You my nigga, I fuck with you, we gon' thug it out. Say it's beef, we going to war, nigga, let's slug it out. Be back with we at your door, blood in your fucking house. I heard your daddy was arrested, so you a fucking mouse, nigga. Pour champagne cause all my niggas dead.
Bust it down. Bring it to the jeweler before I wear it. Meek got some bangers, man. Meek with the shit.
Click, click.
Click, click.
I just avoided it because I saw I've seen really harsh reviews. So I'm not even here to dispute, I'm pretty sure it's better than what people are saying. But no, I want to get my view on it. But what they were saying, they were giving it harsh reviews of just average or below average, or this is the third best album he's had. He's only had 3 or 4. So it's not really been fucking rave. But that was the reason why I didn't listen to it, is because he was doing a dated topic instead of forwarding the movement that him and Colin Kaepernick are actually doing. Mika is actually about his shit. I just don't think lyrically he was able to process that and express that articulately. So he kind of got hung up on man, me and Cap doing it. Me, you know what I mean? And it was this is kind of where you're lacking content. He has substance, and that's the difference. Like, he has substance, but, like, real hard content, like, dog, you could be telling how you're talking to people behind the scenes like we know you are. And he didn't say none of that shit. It was more about, like, locker rooms and looking at him and...
He doesn't. I don't think he can articulate like stuff like that.
He sounded like a motherfucker that's been in jail.
Yeah.
Like, those are the bars you write in jail. And then when you get out of jail, you realize movements got further and conversations actually fucking for once expanded. Let's expand it. So I'll tune into it later.
I ain't a hater, fuck my bitch, nigga, I salute you. I be flying jet and chopper like that shit was Uber. We finally made it out them trickin' nigga, hallelujah, whoa. Ballin' like a hot boy.
I was about to turn this shit off, but I'm about to fucking let this shit rock for a minute. Fuck that shit. You hear that goddamn snare line? And this is where white people are just cringing now. Holy shit.
I just cashed out. How the fuck you tryna bend to a glass house? How the fuck you get it to the phone bail out? Got your favorite Instagram image with her ass out. Hey, make her touch her toes, make her touch her toes. Went up like a million off a couple shows. Trapping at the wall, dog, we just fucking hoes. And the love it at Chanel, they gon' sell their souls. Rolling through the gutter, I ain't never bold. You would think this Wheel of Fortune, how we selling hoes. Plug just caught, he got another load.
I'm gonna be disappointed though, for real though, if this intro is literally the biggest heater. Some of these reviews did give me a little suspicious. Suspect. I wanted to say suspect, but then suspicious, and like fucked it all up. It's the side effects of having seizures and shit. Anyway, big up to Johnny. I'm sure he's doing fine. Is he on Instagram?
I don't know. I don't know who Johnny is.
Oh, you better get to know him. My homie Johnny. Why is he in room 1? Why did I go for that? What is in room 1?
You're terrible.
Not terrible.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just off color. Change the tint. What?
Terrence is done. He's ready to leave.
Ew. All right, man. We go get to the trash ass synopsis because it deals with like a football player beating up another woman. That's always interesting.
Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to be discussing one of the most grumbled over aspects of the writing process, the dreaded synopsis.
We talk in this book about hypotheticals.
People say, dude, you gotta think outside the box. Fuck that box. Get rid of that fucking box. You don't even need the fucking box. That's what I do. Just go fly. Step off onto the fucking cliff, bro.
We talk in this book about hypotheticals.
The dreaded synopsis.
Speaking of OJ, there was a new documentary coming out in the 25th year anniversary of what happened to Nicole. Damn. This documentary involves an investigation done with nobody involved with law enforcement, meaning potential theories, but also they're not too close to it. I love a new angle, and they're going for the angle that he had an accomplice the entire fucking time.
We talk in this book about hypotheticals.
That's it. Can't wait, and I'll let my listeners know my thoughts. As soon as the fucking release date is released. All right, tell me what you think about this headline.
Okay.
If you notice, there's no half-ass of the week.
I did notice that. What's up?
Kareem Hunt is kind of a story, but the NFL is the half-ass of the week. The Chiefs are the half-ass of the week. Now, here's the headline. New footage shows Kareem Hunt. He is the running back for the Chiefs, getting into a physical altercation with a 19-year-old woman. What does that entail? About a minute and a half of video footage from February. That's a key part of information. From February.
Before
it
the
leaked
season
out.
started.
Yep.
Interesting.
There was footage, surveillance of him pushing a woman violently, kicking her when she's down. I'm not going to lie. That part was a little funny. Out of context, that part was funny. Because the headlines made it seem like he stomped her out. So I was going into this very cringy. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, man, this is about to be bad. And kind of, it's still bad. There's an investigation going on now. So whatever comes out of my mouth after this kind of doesn't matter. The people in charge are finally doing the right fucking thing, I guess. But the Chiefs, this preseason, before the season started, said they seen this video footage and they're aware of the situation. Roger Goodell, same thing. He said with Ray Rice, we have seen the video footage and we are aware of the situation. Now that the video footage has come out, this is Ray Rice 2.0. Now, all of a sudden, 10 weeks in, 11 weeks into the football season, guess who just got suspended? Kareem Hunt.
They waited that long?
They waited until the video footage that they have already admitted to seeing was seen by the masses. And then they waited for the backlash.
That's ridiculous.
It's Ray Rice 2.0. Speaking
man.
of Ray Rice, Ray Rice is going through a rebrand. Guess who extended an olive branch saying, I would like to help and teach this man to not live this way anymore. You're
OJ?
fucking right. No, I fucking wish. Oh, my God. What? It wouldn't be a synopsis. It'd be a standing ovation. Nah, Ray Rice. He's rebranding.
Okay.
He wants to be looked at as the guy that doesn't beat up women anymore, so now he's reaching his hand out in a social media setting for the guy who just beat up another woman. Fuck the NFL.
Why? This is
Nobody
stupid,
cares. And nobody cares. There's a 10th round or first round top 10 draft pick going to the draft this year that just had a video footage of him choking out his girlfriend this season. He's not going to get suspended.
What's up with these niggas putting their hands on these girls like that? Or dudes or people. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. No. Oh, wow. No. What I'm going to say is it's not an excuse, but it is a reason to look at. Not an excuse, but there's room for cause. Like 10 serial killers in a room and you put a puppy in there and you come back into the room and the puppy's dead. Nobody's blaming anybody, but you're like, shit, I get it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What was I saying? Right before that puppy reference.
I don't know, bro.
Come on.
Because the way you just went to that, I'm just like, all right, I'm waiting for the connection. Then I'm like stranded.
Yeah,
I'm like somewhere in the middle of construction on 696 trying to figure out how the fuck to get back to this conversation.
Oh. See? That's the magic of radio. I remembered while you were... now I'm telling the audience, so this isn't good radio anymore. Anyway, so, no, I remember now. So,
okay.
It's testosterone. It's the most testosterone in the most aggressive sport/business in its kind. That aggressive. Like seeing a bunch of fucking serial killers kill a puppy. Not that surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, a bunch of men paid to eliminate each other on the field of play. It's not surprising that they beat up those around them. You know what I mean? It's not an excuse. I'm not looking for that.
Is it steroids?
Probably for some.
Because that should make more sense.
But the issue here is with the NFL, man.
Yeah.
They're waiting for backlash. And because fans don't give a fuck. And that also speaks to another point.
The demographics of your fans?
The demographics and the hypocrisy of the same demographics.
Right.
These are the same demographics that seen a drop in the ratings for NFL last year because of politics. Women were beat up. Stories were made. Coaches, head fucking coaches said, yeah, we seen the video, but we're just going to move forward. And then you wait till it comes out and then you see, and then you do all this shit. Bro, this is fucking trash.
It don't make any sense. Like, it's okay for that shit to happen. But when someone wants to stand for a right cause.
Right, and then,
now all of a sudden it's like, oh, we can't have that.
Right.
Because you're putting like a certain demographic in a positive light.
And which was stupid because the second half of the NFL season last year, they didn't even show the protests. This year, weird. They're showing no protest. There's no mention of it in the trends. And NFL viewership is up higher than it's been in years.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfuckers will turn that shit off for politics. But when they spoon feed you that he beat up his girlfriend or beat up a girl in a hotel lobby, y'all didn't say shit. But then you wait for the video? Like, that's trash.
Right.
And that's where it's issue too. Like, people that want to be a part of these causes. Like, I can make fun of the charities. I respect the fuck out of charities. I'm doing a show. I'll make jokes. Let's pay some homage. Do some shit for the kids. I'm not the right. It's not structured for me. So do some shit for the kids. And the people that are behind, like, women abuse, like, just stop them. Please stop them. Let's just stop them. When it's convenient for us, not for them. What song do you guys want to close out with?
Off what?
We just about to sign off with the people. What do you want to hear?
Championships, like.
That's a stupid question. I know what I want to play.
Click, 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 click.
At God of Hip Hop, follow that. At Open Season Radio, follow that. Go to Hero Nation for the merch. Go to BTC Talent Connection for the intel. Subscribe to the podcast. Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify. Xavier Monroe, The Docs Part 1 is up now. Go listen to it. I'm Sketch Artist. We had Terrence. We had the show director. Big ups to Johnny. Fuck a sign off.